Hi there, so this is part 1 of 4 of this unboxing. So we're going to start with the core box. So this is going to be the core box that's going to retail. We'll then follow that up with Kami Unbound, which is not Kickstarter exclusive. We will then follow up with the Monster Pack, which again is not exclusive. And then the Daimyo box, which is exclusive. So this is basically unboxing over 4 videos of the Daimyo pledge. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start with the core box that's going for retail. It's quite a heavy box, there's quite a lot in it. I'll explain very quickly as I go through it, kind of a brief overview. And then for those that really want to know more and go into it in depth, I'll go through a second time at the end. So if you're just after a sneak peek or a quick look, we'll do that first. And then we'll start running through everything again at the end. I did actually play the game yesterday, a 5-player game, which is very enjoyable because this is kind of shipping everywhere right now. So there's plenty of copies of it going round. So yeah. Okay, rulebook. How many pages we got in here? 27. Some really nice artwork as well here. So all of the artwork, interestingly, in the rulebook is using the Kickstarter upgrades, which are exclusives. But yeah, very good. Looks well laid out. And when we played yesterday, it was pretty good. We'll go through miniatures at the end. There's some kind of marker tokens, which looks quite nice. We've got deck of cards. So these cards are for the different seasons. So there's autumn season there. You can just see the different colours in there. So and these are all basically items that can be purchased, so whether they are monsters or oni or anything else, different things. Righteous card there, so if you've got any alliances, this will help your allies, or is honor related, so it will gain honor or that kind of thing. I'll open that later and go through that. Okay, so there's the miniatures for the Turtle Clan. Right, there's the board, big board. See if we can get this open. I'm totally unprepared. I've got no knife or anything like that, silly me. See if we can get in here. Okay, we'll look at the board later when I can kind of pan out so we can see the whole thing, but it is a big board. So we've got punch tokens. These are the Ronin. These are obviously for your fortresses. So when we do the video for the Kickstarter exclusives, these fortresses here, and even these ones for the turtles, they'll be replaced by plastic miniatures. These are victory cards, so when you win battles at the end of each season, you'll win one of these, and these tally up for victory points. Again, these numbers here mean something, as do the number of individuals that you win. There you go, these look better this side. What else have we got? Is your alliance tokens. So basically you get 2 of these. So if 2 clans want to create an alliance, you basically display these on the board together, so they fit together like a yin yang almost. Okay, so that's all pretty good. Here we have the kami, or the gods of the game. So these will be chosen based on how many people are playing. So you'll be able to kind of pray to these gods to get individual rewards. So for a Hachiman, you can see the reward is 2 Ronin. For Susandu, you can see that is kind of victory points. Fujin, 2 move. Yeah, so lots of different thing ones. Tsukiyomi, or I said that totally wrong, but you win 2 money for that. Amaterasu, that symbol there is to do with honor, so you can increase honor by praying to Amaterasu. And these are interesting, so each player who plays will get one of these, and this is basically tells you what the phases of the game are. The players will take turns to turn some cards, which we'll come to in a minute, and they'll all be different, and they are to recruit. So that means you bring a new player on. And if you do it, you and your ally, if you've got one, can summon an additional figure. And then marshalling is for moving fortresses, training for training, all that kind of stuff. But we'll get into that in more depth at the end. Again, more here, and these are the cards you play: betray, marshal, train, harvest, and recruit. Have a look at those in more detail in a minute. These are your kind of clan boards. So you fold them like this to protect kind of the other players seeing your stuff, and we'll go through those again in a minute. You get these for each clan: Bonsai, Dragonfly, Koi, Lotus, and Turtle. Okay, so we'll briefly have a look at some miniatures as well. So we've got 2 boxes of miniatures. In the smaller one, we have the 4 clans other than Turtle. So they all look pretty nice. And then in the bigger box, we've got the rest. Chart our monsters and Oni and dragons and that kind of thing. But they all look really good. So these can all be recruited in the game based on what cards you purchase in the harvest stage. Some lovely dice. They're still not dice. Coins, plastic coins. And these are the bases you're going to use for when you recruit those. So each different team has got their different colour bases. So that's the basic unboxing. So to play the game, and I'm not going to explain the whole thing, but basically all of the different clans have their own starting positions, and players are going to take it in turns to shuffle up these cards: harvest, recruit, train, marshal, and betray. So these will all get shuffled like cards. They will go face down, and players will take it in turn to draw 3. And so basically, when you draw 3, you choose one and you put the other 2 back on the top. So it helps players who have already turned over or have already placed their turn on these. It helps them to know what is possibly coming next. So they might use their turn to anticipate what you're going to do next. So harvesting. So when you harvest or take any of these, it's explained on your individual political mandate. So political mandate phases. So these are based on the board, which I'll quickly open up. I'm not going to have space to show the whole thing here right now. But when these cards are turned, they go in these areas here. So this is the political mandate phase. So when you turn them, you place them on there. So to quickly take us through what all of these different things mean. Harvest means that everyone collects money, or you and your ally, if you've got one, they collect rewards from any province where they hold control. So if we look over here, this is a province, and if I've got overall control of it, on my turn, when I'm doing the harvest, I collect whatever rewards are on there. So it might be 2 rolling or whatever it should be. On recruit, basically everyone recruits 1 extra player, except for you or your ally. If you've got one, and you get 2. Training, all players can buy season cards, and those season cards are what are in here. So let's quickly open this so I can show you what I'm talking about. So I can buy, for example, righteousness for 2 coins. For each of your figures that is killed, you gain, and those are victory points. The rising sun there, that's a victory point. Let's have a look. Path of the Lion, Daimyo upgrade. So your Daimyo has +1 force. And I'll show you what those are in a minute. So your Daimyos are your miniatures of the black base. So let's have a look at, let's see if we can find a monster. Okay, only of skulls for 2. And so for example, 3 force in any province where you have the lowest honor. So that on your honor track, which I won't show you right now. So if you're lowest on there, you've got extra 3 force. So basically, yeah. So that training is basically buying these upgrade cards. So we've got Marshal. In the marshalling phase, move each of your figures across 1 border or 1 shipping route as you want to. Now if you're choosing to marshal, you can build another stronghold for 3 coins. I think that's the 4 of those. The only other one is Betray, and you can't. Your ally doesn't get anything for this. So basically, you can choose 2 different opponents on the card. You can remove one of their figures and replace it with your own. If you have an alliance, you have to break it, and you lose honor. And the honor track on the board is here, and we'll move your tokens up and down. So basically, if you increase honor, you just swap it with whoever is directly above you, and if you lose, again, swap it with who is directly below. So what else have we got? So on the board, as you gain victory points, it just moves you around this track, and whoever gets the highest wins. The kami, which I showed you before, which are the gods, so basically they go in here. So Fujin, or whoever goes in the correct one, and as you recruit, at the recruit phase, you can choose to move people directly up here, so you're going to gain rewards based on those. So let's have a little bit of a look at the other components. These are plastic dice. They're very, very light, but they are nice. I do like them. Those are cool. What else have we got? Let's have a look at these tokens. You get 2 for each one. 1 for your honor track and 1 for your kind of victory track. So those are nice as well. They all have the same symbol on them, interestingly, but yeah. So that's good. Each area on the map has battles at different time, and they change in the seasons. And basically, you distribute these tokens here to say which order you fight in the 4th season. So that's that. So not every area will have a battle phase either. So there isn't war in every phase on every go. Okay, so I think that's all the tokens and that done. Yep, so if we have a look at these clan cards, so basically when you're playing, you'll play something like that in the battle phase, so people can't see what you're doing, because there is a kind of a wager phase, so whoever bets more on different things on this track, they win based on what they do. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's see what's different about these. Bonsai Clan. Everything you buy with money costs no more than 1 before any discount. The seasonal income is 4. And then the end game bonus, I'll talk about that in a minute. Start with an honour of 7, which is effectively 0. So the higher your honour rank in terms of numbers, the lower it is on the scale. So basically, this guy has no honour. He is very, very dishonourable. Dragonfly Clan starts with 6 money. Gossamer Wings. You may move your figures anywhere on the map and may summon them in any province. Bushi has no ability. Daimyo. Immune to betrayal, hostage and other effects. Or Shinto may worship when summoned. Quickly go through these. Koi Clan. You may use cash as Ronin. At the start of the war phase, convert all your Ronin to cash. Starts with 5 seasonal income. Lotus Clan. Dictate the flow. When you have a political mandate, place it face down. It can be any mandate you wish. So basically, when you turn these cards, so on the other side, they're kind of nondescript. Basically, you lay it face down and you decide what you want to play it as. Turtle Clan. Strongholds can count as 1 force and can move as if they were figures. And that's it. Okay, so that's that out of the way. Let's take a look at some of the figures. So, Turtle Clan first. Oh, we've got some tape here. Thank you, Simon. So I'm not going to go through all of these. There's our leader with the black base. Going to get one of those. Next we'll have a look at the Bushi. You get 2 different kind of molds for each. So they're good. There's actually a hell of a lot more detail on there than you might think there is. I think the kind of relatively light colour can help to kind of show some of that off. And finally the Shinto, 3 of these dudes. There you go, it's a little guy riding on a big guy's back. But yeah, very nice miniatures, good detail. Yes, very nice. So that's that. Next we'll have a look at the Koi Clan. So here we go, the Daimyo, very nice. The 2 Bushi, lovely ladies they are. And the Shinto. Nice. Okay, next we've got the Dragonfly Clan. Daimyo. Cool. Little face in there somewhere. Yeah, there you go. He's cool. Here's the Bushi. And Shinto. Very cool. Nice. Okay, what we got next? It's the Lotus Clan. Daimyo. Nice. Let's have a look. Spear is bent to hell. In fact, I think it's the shape of the sculpt, to be honest. It's made so as it molds to its back, which makes it look curved. It curves that way, then round that way, and continues going that way. All right. Well, okay. Bushi again, bent miniatures. It's not so bad, but they are cool. Very nice. And Shinto. They're quite cool. Can't see their faces. Nice. And finally the Bonsai Clan. Wow, that's bright. Okay. Daimyo. Shinto. Very cool. These bright colours aren't really picking up on the camera that well. There's the Bushi. Very nice. Okay, so let's have a look at some monsters and stuff. What have we got? They are cool. They look really nice, actually. But the minis anyway. Wow, that's awesome. Really awesome. Very nice. These are so much better than the smaller miniatures. Very impressive detail. Nice. Good doggy. Very cool. Seems to have decorated his sword with the bodies of his enemies, which is lovely. This dude annihilated me yesterday when I played the game. Ran at a friend's house who got his delivered yesterday. I had, on the map, I had maybe about 7 or 6 different miniatures. He and a Bushi completely wiped them out because of, all to do with one of the cards that was played or purchased at the harvest stage. Second to last, this guy's got a force of 1, probably my favourite miniature of the core game. Not sure if I'm going to paint these or not, but yeah, very nice. Okay, last one. Right, okay. So, you can't see the face for the hair. As you move down, you see that there are other bodies making this up. It's just a tangle of arms and legs. Oh, especially the bottom. Yes, very nice. Very nasty. Right, okay. So that's it. That's everything you get in the box. Definitely impressed by these guys. If I can focus on them. Yeah. Okay, so that's part 1 out of the way. So yeah, I'll be back soon to unbox the rest. Thanks very much. So I hope you enjoyed that. So if you want to catch the other 3, please subscribe, and so you can take a look at those when they're uploaded. Yeah, thanks very much.